this? This is a baby deer. Poor baby died on the road. It was very sad. Got at least one broken rib, broken skull. It's very sad when baby animals end up in the lab, but that doesn't mean that they can't be utilized after that. This is almost the rest of the baby deer, these ribs and the vertebrae. And I've done most of the cleaning. Luckily, there's no smell-o-vision, so you don't notice that these still smell a little because they have little chunks of cartilage on them and things like that. I'm going to show you how to remove that. I'm going to be finishing cleaning this. I know a lot of people interested in the blood and gore. Oh, that's a fox testicle, you know, just in case you'd never really seen one. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, fox testicle and a petri dish. Petri dish. So, I'm going to tell you how to articulate this deer, not this fox. This fox is another video. But for now, the deer. So, here's the part that's probably the most boring. I've already cleaned the major flesh off of these particular bones. This was a complete rib cage with all the messy, bloody parts attached until I scraped it off with a scalpel. But here's the part that can get kind of tedious. See, now I have to pay attention to the ookie-gookie cartilage and the other dried-on flesh that escaped boiling and scrubbing with a toothbrush and all this other stuff. So what I have to do is take a scalpel and scrape the cartilage, this cartilage that's starting to rot. The bacteria is starting to eat it, so it looks more like clear boogers than it does normal cartilage. And I have to scrape these pieces off. And I will probably be doing this for a while. So I'm not going to show you all of it. I'll just show you a little. Please do not ever scrape towards your hand. Make sure your fingers are not where you're scraping, because if you have dead on your scalpel and you poke yourself with it, well, that can be a hell of an infection. Always be very careful. Keep first aid stuff around you, like band-aids, peroxide, or, you know, Neosporin. So I'm just going to keep scraping away this cartilage and this dead flesh, and I'll show you the result. Here we have the baby deer skull. As you can see, it is considerably cleaner than it was. I'm still not completely satisfied. This stain is only here because this part of the bone is wet and that part is dry. But, you know, I'm not 100% satisfied with it because that's just how I am. But we have to go ahead and get this assembled because this is a time-sensitive project. So I'm going to start assembling the skull while the vertebrae are sitting in a bath of watered down 3% peroxide. Since it's watered down, it's closer to a little less than 1.5%. You know, it's the peroxide that you can get at the drugstore. Make sure it says 3%, because if it's bigger than 3%, then you have to, you know, if it's more than 3%, you have to water it down even more. But anyway, I'm going to get to epoxying this little baby deer skull, because as you can see, the whole back is missing. It's over here in pieces, and I'm going to show you how to fix that.